It's alright. So, welcome to the first episode of Baatein Unfiltered with Bhav on my left, Addy on your right, and myself, Rohan. So, today's main topic is going to be us introducing ourselves. Yeah?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So, good. Who wants to take the lead on this? Who wants to start?
I think it's Mr. Balla.
Balla Saab. Oh yeah, so Bhav is also called as Mr. Balla because we're too
Yeah.
lazy. We're on the surname basis.
Exactly.
So,
So,
yeah.
it's Bhav for the brown guys, but for every white chick I meet in life, it's Bhav.
Bhav.
It's Bhav. We gotta accentuate that A. 'cause
You're
Bhav-
mentally sick, my Bhav. I just had to, man. Sorry.
So-
Yeah, but going ahead. Yeah,
So,
so.
how I came into this. So,
Mm.
mom, I know you listen to this podcast. So, how I came into this, I thank my mom for not swallowing.
Ooh. Straight off the bat, he goes unfiltered.
Exactly.
This is why we have the name.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is how I know my mom's not going to be watching this podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
so-
is definitely not for moms, only aunties
Oh.
above under 40.
Still haven't told us how you
How
came
you
into
came-
the world.
Okay, so basically, born in India, came to Dubai at 2 months old, took an Emirates
Oh.
flight. Yeah. Flew business class actually, my first flight to it.
Oh, paisa. Money.
Then basically DPS Sharjah, that's where kind of these two other guys come into play.
Mm.
That's
from
nice.
KG1 to whatever, the fuck, 12th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
and
sure.
That's where I met
That's good.
Mr. Medgar.
That's good.
Oh, so
Mr.
Medgal,
Medgal.
your turn.
So, pretty similar to Balla actually. I was born in India, came here when I was 2 months old. Didn't have enough money to come Emirates, so I
Wait.
guess.
Did you guys plan your trip together? Like, did your
The
parents?
fun,
Actually,
no,
dude,
the funny
on
fact,
birthday,
yeah, on birthday. The fun fact is, I'm 6 days younger than Mr.
Him.
Bob.
Yeah.
1997, exactly.
Fourth Feb,
And 10th
10th
Feb, exactly. So
Yeah.
we pretty much came to Dubai at the same time, but yeah, I didn't have enough money to come
Now
business
that
class.
is something I didn't know in the time that I've known both of you. That
You
is
work in
a
the same
we-
company. You
that
cut
is-
our cakes, bro.
no, not the birthday part. Like how you both came to
At
Dubai
the
at
same time.
almost the
To
same
be honest,
time.
I didn't know about it till now.
Yeah,
Even I
that
didn't
is
know
a
this,
fun fact, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Emirates since day one, baby.
Ah,
All the women out there, no.
what? But yeah,
So-
continue.
Anyway, yeah, so I think I came when I was 2 months old, DPS Sharjah once again. Coincidentally, that's where I met Pav. We were in the same class from 9th grade. Is that right? 9th grade, and then all the way up till 12th.
Bro,
And
this is 9th. I thought it was only 11th, bro.
no, wait. No, I'm sure it's 9th.
What?
I'm
No.
sure it's
What was the section in 9th?
I think it was F.
No, see, I was 9H. I was 9H, 10H.
Oh, okay.
Because my laptop password is my class.
Okay.
That's it. Now we know how to access all that unwanted shit on his laptop.
That has been way too long since we actually left school.
Yeah.
And that's how we know each other. And now we work at the same place, which we'll come to later. But first, let's have an
Mr.
introduction
Girish.
from
Right.
Mr. Rohan Girish.
So born in Chennai, in India. I don't think a lot of people know that about me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
came. Yeah, I didn't know, right?
I thought it was Bangalore for the longest
I thought it was Kerala.
Yeah, see, Mr. Worldwide, only in India. But I was born in Chennai. Flew to Dubai when I was 4, and then I was in Westminster. Then I moved to IHS, Indian High School. Yeah, shout out to all those Oud Mehta boys.
The Jabal al Noor Cafe boys.
Yeah. This is sorry guys for anyone else that's outside Dubai and doesn't understand these references. Our apologies, but it's just something I had to bring up. Then after that, Delhi private school, same as these guys. Fun fact: although the three of us were in the same school for quite a lot of time, never met each other. At least I didn't meet these guys at all. But yeah, did my schooling here, left to UK to study, came back, worked in Emirates. COVID came, decided to change my life, and that's when I joined Como and met these guys.
And the funny thing was, so we never met you in school.
Zero, dude.
Yeah.
But
Fun fact, he was the drummer in the school.
I was
school
so
band.
He
famous.
was on stage performing. And zero memory of him at all.
You know that hurts me on some level because I am pretty sure I was so good.
But
He was amazing.
to be honest, he's changed a lot.
Exactly,
I mean, he
his
looks
face-
way different now.
Buddy, it's called puberty. We all have it on our face.
At Rohan Girish, Instagram.
Instagram.
Stalk him.
You need to
I
check
think
this
it's
out.
still public unless he's changed it by the release of this episode. Go
Yeah.
to like 2010.
I might have to change.
Go like at least halfway through and see the before and now.
Yeah.
That it's not the same person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I did change a lot. I went from like skinny to, I think not that skinny. I can't say muscular. This sweater does make me look a little better.
Muscular and
That's why
popular.
you wore that sweater. I'm thinking
Yeah,
all day.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I was like, let the intro be good, but obviously the hair didn't understand that part of the memo. So, but yeah. So then that's how we all came together. Started working in Como
But-
and
But
curiosity.
there's a funny story on how we started working in Como as well, or at least
Ooh.
from my side, because there is a connection with Bub on that.
Ah, yeah,
Because
there, yeah.
we started working together because you somehow had an influence of me working there.
oh yes. So
Oh, I gotta hear this
I
story.
vouch.
What is
Okay.
this about?
So this is basically when we were not Como, but a previous name called Ep1,
Aha.
and basically that time it was just three of us in the office, including our CEO, our secretary, me, and this other CSM who shortly left after others joined.
Nobody cares. Go on.
I'm still in touch with him, so it would be nice.
Of course.
But basically, like Kevin's like, I'm looking for a new CSM,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard like through whispers in the wind that others is also looking for something. I'm like, perfect, makes sense. Someone I work with, I know he's a smart guy. It's gonna be easy. So I go to Kevin. I'm like, yo, we're looking for new CSM, right? I know this guy is looking. So he's like, oh, has he applied on Olive? I said, yeah, he definitely. So Kevin had some like I don't know what access, but he basically saw each and every applicant on the job,
Oh,
and he looks up Adarsh's profile,
right.
and I'm like talking him up. I'm like, yeah, Adarsh is amazing because like, see, firstly, we're in the F&B industry.
You're pimping Adarsh right now.
No,
you
I
are.
was-
He's literally being the
And-
pimp
yeah.
out for you
Exactly.
right now.
So, like short story, basically, I tell him like, he's in F&B, he's this, he's that,
Yeah,
he has
yeah,
experience. He just like he's. I think I remember he done sales as well.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, perfect. Like he knows how to like, plus Toastmasters as well.
True,
So it
true.
was like
true.
easy. It was like the easiest bet. Then this was, but what? Like in August or
So
September?
this was okay. So my side of the story is basically I was hunting out for something in Dubai. We have a mutual friend who I met, and he said that Balla works in this company which is F&B related, and I had some experience there,
Mm.
and I really liked what the kind of work was. So
Yeah.
my side was yes, I had applied on that job portal, and then I messaged him that I had applied. But even though we were from the same school, I don't think we were very close at that time. So it was really nice.
Yeah,
of
you
to-
both just use that DPS connection to
Yeah,
get shit
exactly.
done. Like literally,
See-
you're like this guy's just for you so that you know this is what Vasta is called.
Yeah, this is exactly.
This is
what-
the exact
Vasta-
meaning of Vasta.
Exactly.
Talk to
Oh, yeah.
people you haven't spoken to in the past, but use the slightest bit of connection to get something done. Oh,
yeah.
that's typically
But
how Dubai works.
That's exactly how it happened, and yeah, it was probably in September of 2019 before
Mm.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
But it took a good two months, I guess, for me to
Oh,
actually
man.
get in.
Right.
A lot of stuff happened in the middle, but yeah,
Mhm.
that's
the
that's
best
how.
was the test, dude, that you had gotten.
Oh yeah, so
Wait,
So-
what test are we talking
Dude,
about?
so yeah.
You
so-
say test, only COVID comes to my mind.
no, basically when I came for the interview, we had a good interview directly with Kevin, who's the CEO,
Oh, right,
and
right.
he gave me a written test of something related to the business and how he just wanted to test me on a few matters related to that,
True.
which I completed at that time, gave it back to him, and I went back home. And I got an email the same evening which said that can you fill it and send it to me again, and please cross-check some particular answer on one of the questions. So that's when, of course, like any other DPS Sharjah kid would know how we can really match up the answers.
Oh yeah.
The first person I messaged was Mr. Balla.
Oh.
And we actually went through the entire paper together.
Oh.
That's
He cheat sheeted his way through this,
Dude,
Not-
the
and you
funniest-
supported it.
The funniest thing is, Kevin is.
I had nobody when I joined this company. Yo,
wow.
that is not fair.
Dude, the funniest thing is, so this test, the
Oh,
reason
yeah.
why it came
exactly.
is because we were doing reports in the office,
Mhm.
and Kevin found this issue in our reports of our math being wrong.
Oh.
So this test was a stem of checking that anyone else who joins knows that what
Exactly.
they're doing is wrong.
So the funny
Ah.
thing is, he had there was a question related to math somewhere about some calculation, which all of them in the office used to do it in a certain way.
Yeah.
When Kevin wanted it done in another way.
Right.
And he used to tell them that is wrong. But I did it in
The way that they did it.
used to do it.
And then you made him
So-
feel wrong.
So,
Oh.
but I didn't think he wanted to
It'd be
accept that.
so nice if he
Yeah.
heard this as well.
I don't think he wanted to accept he was wrong, so then I had to change my
Yeah,
way
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
figure it out.
Anything for the
But
job.
yeah, say anything for the job. So
course,
that
of
was
course,
the
man.
fun part. But you joined Como almost a year later.
Wait, January,
And
right?
January of
2021. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, man. Yeah.
20.
You're
And
back.
we do remember seeing you in that suit getting inside the office.
Oh.
I don't remember
No,
this.
the reason we
So
remember
I,
him.
I think it's because
I was out.
yeah, I think it's
No, the
yeah.
reason I remember him is because our office is structured in a way where
Yeah.
you can see the conference
Our
room.
old
Exactly.
office, old
Yeah,
office.
our old one,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
anyone who used to walk inside the room
Pretty easy.
used to sit on this side, like
Yeah.
our back,
You
their
used to
back,
sit closer to
their back towards us. Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
I used to sit in a corner where, like on the other side.
on the
where-
other side.
Yeah.
But Rohan was probably the only guy who came and walked into the conference room and sat with his face towards us, and he was actually sitting on the other side.
Yeah.
And he was
Like
wearing a
I
full
didn't
suit,
yeah,
so-
I didn't have like the window and the view facing me.
Ah,
I put
you
my
got
back there because
on
I
that
wanted to have my
person.
eye on everything that's
Everyone.
happening in the background.
And he's like, "Where have I entered? What
Yeah,
is
I was
going
like
on?
full
What is
It was a
assessment.
very dingy office. Honestly, that old office.
The old one was quite
Oh man.
because there were very less people. It looked like there was
No,
what's
but see,
going on
by the
here,
time
but
he came for an interview, the office was full. Because like, what is it? We moved right after him and another person joined.
that is also
Yeah, it was in a
Basically-
month. Yeah, in a month we moved.
I mean, we had less people after we moved.
yeah.
We moved and we're like, oh, too much space, too little workforce.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
So how was how did you get inside Como actually? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, my Como story is not as fun as
As
his,
fascinating.
and you both tag teaming your way
Oh,
into the
Into the
office.
office.
But yeah, actually, what happened was, like I said, COVID hit.
Yeah.
Emirates was like, yeah, sorry, we can't, keep you guys because obviously flights are not taking off. They're not making money, so they had to let us go. Won't deny, shat my pants the day I got the email. I was like, what? I don't know anything else. It's not like I studied computer science or tech. Bala, you did something, right? Computer.
Yeah, so yeah, I did a bachelor's in computer science
See.
with a minor in with a minor in business and specialized in data science. This is how confused I was throughout 4 years. of
Yeah,
college
but look at
what
that.
I wanted.
You're probably doing all of it together right now.
Yeah.
So I then started applying like left, right, center, everywhere. And then in November is when I got a call from you guys. And eventually with the things going on, early November is when I came in for a meeting. And I came in for the interview. Had my first round, which is what you just mentioned,
yeah.
the
But
whole...
I don't think you had the test. Which
No.
Yeah.
I didn't have the
I think
test.
it was scrapped by then. I think he found
Yeah.
that our way was better.
Yeah. So I think you guys like kind of made him feel
Messed
bad
with his
about
head.
it.
Yeah.
He was like, this is not a great way to prove things right now in the office.
Or he figured out our tag team.
Or I
Oh.
just found
So-
out that none of us really like doing reports.
That is a good possibility.
Wait, you don't do any reports now, right?
I still do.
Ah.
I still do. I don't think
Yeah.
you do though.
I have 0 reports. I just look at it and pray to God you do it right.
Oh, so basically after that, yeah, had the interview, the same thing that, Adarsh was mentioning where I was all suited up and, doing that and left. And then I get a call for round 2, which is when they tell me that now Kevin wants to meet me. So I was like, oh, great. It's a great story.
So by then we had someone else other than Kevin taking interviews.
Yeah.
And then I walk into the office, CEO's office. I'm sitting there. And then, we discuss about my experience. And then when I start talking about the whole loyalty program that Emirates had, which is Skywards,
His favorite.
that is where I kind of, I think hit a right chord with him. And, right off the bat,
So
straight
I
away.
think he hired you thinking that you can upgrade him.
I don't
to the other team.
I don't think I could have upgraded him sitting in his
Inside.
office. I think I would have to be somewhere close to the airport at least.
We still
But
have friends though. There.
Yeah.
Can I get upgraded? Like I'm stuck at silver for like 3
Okay,
years
just
now.
off the bat though, do you have someone you can call and tell them that I know this guy? Can I either upgrade or downgrade him?
so I can probably improve your chances of getting a free upgrade like one way.
Okay.
But upping your tiers, I don't think that will be possible. Cause
Okay, so you don't have that much vast okay.
buddy, first of all, brown guy in an UAE owned national airline, and I don't even speak Arabic. If I spoke Arabic, I think I could have leveraged a little bit.
Or you'd have still been there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because isn't there every year some scam getting uncovered of people stealing miles from other customers? Like, I remember this
So
one guy-
So basically,
That's what they changed, right?
that's what they changed. Basically, what happened was they figured out that on Emirates they would have like these bosses. So let's say like in our company, if you were the boss and we were employees and stuff like that. Every time you would book our annual leave ticket to go back, you would put your Skyward number in it and earn points
get the
off
points.
of our trips. Which is what it was like ridiculous amount. They're like, how are they two of him flying in the same flight back to the same destination? So that used to, then Emirates was like, okay, now what we're going to do is we'll give it to the person who's paid the highest fare on an overbooked flight. And then we will move them regardless of them being silver or gold to avoid this unfair thing, because they would purposely buy the lowest fare on the most overbooked flight, knowing that they would automatically get upgraded. So they figured out the way to travel business by paying economy. But yeah, anyways, so I meet Kevin for the second round. We talk, and surprisingly enough, it didn't go that well.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
it didn't go that well. Like I wasn't happy initially, and he also had like a valid point because I'd not done anything related to SaaS or tech or anything in that field.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, fine. So, but he was like, nice enough to tell me, yeah, leave your CV and stuff. We'll get in touch if things change or we change our perspective. But I was like, I don't think it's gonna happen. So I just leave. Right? I leave. I go down and I'm like, oh, I'm unemployed. I'm dying. But surprisingly, and I remember this so clearly because it happened on a specific date. So on the eve of Christmas, 24th December, right? I'm going out to my friend's house, for the midnight mass, and they're all celebrating it, friends getting along. So as I'm driving, I get a Zoom request. And I'm like, oh, okay. Click the link, and I speak with the person I had my interview in the first round with. Yeah?
Okay.
And I'm talking to her, and she's like, yes, it's good news. We want to let you know that you'll be coming on board. We really like you. This. I was like, wait a minute. First, let me confirm. Are we on the same page and aligned with all the topics we discussed? And then she gave me like reassurance. Yeah, you will get a formal email explaining everything in detail, that what you wanted, your expectations versus our needs and our expectations from you. Then I reach my friend's house. As rightfully said, email comes from Kevin himself, the man himself. And he clearly structured it in. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yes. Don't have to leave Dubai. I can keep my visit visa and still work here if I need to. That was the thing with visit visa, man. So yeah.
So that was on the 24th of December.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, every year, we got a work. I think we were all asked to work from home on that particular day for some reasons, and we all actually worked together at some place and
Hive.
At Hive, yes, which is a board game cafe. So we did complete our work and then actually had fun. So it was an eventful day for all of us.
All of us had a good day.
Oh man. So thing is, okay, as we're doing this at Hive, okay, one of the guys gets on call with the person you interviewed with.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. And then
with no background.
I think the background was a window looking out or something, or there was a virtual background, I'm not sure.
Right.
But just to make this easier, let's call this person you took an interview with L, for example. Okay?
Alright, yeah.
Like Ella, whatever. So Ella is on call with this other guy, and she asks him something like, "Oh, check with Bhav, he knows this thing."
He called me.
He goes, "Hey Bhav, come here."
No way!
I'm like, dude, work from home is you work from your home, not all together in...
Not in a board game cafe with your colleagues.
I mean, I've been called out at this point, so I walk over, I'm like, "Hey Al, how's it going?" She's like, yeah, what's up? Oh, how are you guys working together? We're like, oh, went to a coffee shop together. One of our clients, just doing a survey. And then whatever. I think question was useless, but
But
that same night, that silly guy. Dude.
That silly guy happened.
Yeah,
And
well, he's
so
not here
you
anymore.
basically got that email,
Is
and
he,
then all
is he pyramiding?
No, this is pre-pyramid.
No,
Oh,
this is-
okay.
I don't think it was a pyramiding or someone else.
No, someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, after
Yeah.
that was when we all received an email saying that there are 2 new guys going to join. One is from Emirates, ex-Emirates, and my first thought was, why is he leaving Emirates?
I'm like, why?
Why?
What kind of a guy would leave?
Leave. And then your
A
picture
guy who was
there.
asked to leave.
So your picture was there, your name was there, and then the next thing which normally people do is stalk people either on LinkedIn or on social media.
Yeah.
So that's where we stalked you, and Bar found out that you were from
Through and through.
DPS Sharjah, and that's when the stalking.
Explain this talking,
Became-
because now I'm worried.
So, I don't go to LinkedIn first. Because LinkedIn is all the stuff you want to show.
Oh, that's a sugar-coated part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
about social media. Instagram is the one where you really get to know a person. So that's my first bet. I go Rohan, I'm searching Rohan Girish. I pull up his profile. I'm like, I don't know if he was in DPS Sharjah, dude. Like, just doesn't.
Yeah,
look
it doesn't
like
ring a bell.
Then
Huh?
I'm scrolling down, but there's people I'm seeing in your feed or names of mentions of people I know and stuff.
Familiar people, yeah.
Familiar people. Then I see this photo of, I think, your Yamaha kit. It was the yellow one, right?
Black drum kit, right in.
Okay, then I'm clearly remembering something else. I remember yellow in my head very vividly. And then, I'm seeing something, oh, yeah, this guy was definitely a drummer. Now, Savio is coming back in my head.
Hey,
Yeah.
Savio.
Yeah. And then, there's one photo of you, with your bowl cut hair. Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I stalked you, I think, till your first post on Instagram, basically. I went through the whole
I
feed.
think my first post on Instagram is me shirtless, so well done, buddy.
Yeah, I need to make
He,
sure that
he went to the good stuff. He searched deep enough to go to the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. Wow, that was a good intro session, man.
You know what? Fun fact though, you guys had way harder interviews than me. Honestly.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
speak about how you joined,
how
right?
you
So
joined.
my interview, dude, is way more chill. So I was on Olive or Interns ME, whatever.
Ah,
that's
interns
it.
me, yeah,
Exactly,
yeah. Back in the
interns me.
day,
So I applied to every single application. Then I get a email from Kevin saying, hey, I have this position open. I think you're a good fit. So I was headhunted technically. So
No.
And this
Oh.
looks straight up like a scam
it looks like
from
a
the
scam.
most generic name ever.
I have been hunting for jobs, I think. So I came back to Dubai in 2018, October. And now it's February. And I am desperate. I'm ready to get on my knees and do what needs to be done for money.
Oh my god.
I was ready to take matters
You know-
into my own hands.
Probably in the introduction we should have been
Should I-
Unfiltered and Adarsh and Rohan. Oh my god.
Oh,
Ready
yeah.
to get on his knees.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Oh.
begging for a job.
begging
that-
for a
that-
job.
that's what he
Exactly.
meant.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
so
yes.
You
Very conveniently put it on my
Yeah.
thought process. Yes, of
Exactly.
course.
So
yeah.
Kevin reaches out. He sends this email. I'm like, I have nothing better to do. It's 11 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
He asked for a phone interview.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure. Here's my phone number. Reach out whenever you feel comfortable between whatever time to whatever time, because man's got needs to fulfill for himself.
Mm.
Okay.
So I think it was a Sunday, and he calls me on a Tuesday.
Oh.
And then we have a phone conversation. I've sent him my CV already, so he's looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then essentially he's like, okay, fine. I've had a good conversation. Can you come to the office tomorrow?
Okay.
I'm like, wow, okay, that's way too soon. I still need to think if I have a suit ready for tomorrow. Because so this is when I had really lost a lot of weight. So this is not the first time I'd lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen you do that once at
Yeah,
least after
exactly.
I've joined.
In
I've
the
seen that
office.
transition.
Exactly, yeah. So
Yeah.
all my suits are way too big. So
Yeah.
I come on Wednesday to the office and I'm having my conversation with Kevin. I was a little greedy, not like you. I sat facing the window because I'm like, at least I want to see something pretty.
Oh.
Okay.
You know that part where celebrities say no comment and I'm like, yaar, isko kuch bolne ke liye, no, like, why doesn't he have anything to say? I just felt that now.
Well, that.
I just felt that where I could see my repercussions if I opened my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh buddy.
So yeah. So on Wednesday, I'm having this interview with Kevin, and he's talking to me about, okay, this is what this is about the company, this is about you. When we have a conversation back and forth. So he asked me one question, the most typical, what I thought I would never hear from his mouth, but he's like, so you've done sales, right? I see on your CV, because I worked Jitex in the past. I was like,
Every Dubai kid has done that. That was his side hustle, bro. Even though it was his only hustle, he will still call it his side hustle.
Man, the laptop recording one was partially paid by that.
Oh my god.
Or actually the previous one. That one died and then this one came.
Oh.
But nonetheless, he asked me, he's like, okay, so he had this MacBook he was using. He's like, okay, sell me this MacBook. I'm like, okay, so are you aware of PC or Mac? Like, what's the difference? He's like, yes. He's like, okay, do you have a Mac yourself? He's like, yes. I'm like, so you know the benefits and you want to buy another one now, right? He's just staring at me blank face, like he did not think the whole situation through. He's like, when can you start? I said, tomorrow. So tomorrow being Thursday, he's like, okay, fine, come tomorrow. I'm like, wait. Can I come on Sunday instead? It's the weekend. I just want to, enjoy a bit.
I enjoy the Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. Of course, dude. Who wants to start a job the next day, dude? Honestly,
Right.
So I got the weekend and I started on Sunday. So yeah, basically my whole interview process was just literally 2 meetings and that's it.
Look at that. Easiest
Which
job,
is
God.
not how it generally happens. So
Yeah, right.
It's super rare. Like I'm blessed, dude. Like no doubt about that.
And you still, like, that was the first job out of college, and
That is literally my first actual job. If I
Look at this
count
privileged-
working in my dad's
look at this
office.
privileged guy. Oh my God. Here people have done customer facing, running around, dealing with bosses.
Oh,
And you, on the other hand, just sat at home, got headhunted, as you would mention.
Hey man, I was hunting head. He was hunting head too.
I'm sure they were. Well, I guess that's pretty much our intro episode, right?
Yeah,
That's
I think
it,
that's it.
So yeah, if you guys liked what we said at Baatein Unfiltered, stay tuned, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Something easy to listen to, and for sure it's gonna be unfiltered just because of some people in the group.
Some people in the group.
Almost went through it without an oh my god.
We thought that was going to come in the second
We
episode.
almost finished it without an
You
abuse.
have to hear Arthur sneeze one of these episodes. Then you'll really know what's unfiltered.
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure. So stick around, have fun, and support us, guys. See you.
See you.